Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day in this video. I just wanted to explain my ASIC miners that I've basically moved them all off Ethereum already. So similar to a video that I literally just did yesterday that you guys saw, all of my GPU mining rigs are off Ethereum essentially. And so now I just want to talk about my ASIC miners. For those that have ASIC miners, have probably or maybe are still mining Ethereum right now, but for me personally, I decided to move them all off to Ethereum Classic. And I actually had a few issues with some of my ASIC miners, and that is what I want to explain in this video. Except for my Bitmain Antminer E9, I have this ASIC miner mining Ethereum up until the very end, until it can't anymore. And I'm simply going to be monitoring it up until the merge happens, and I just want to see what's going to happen. So I guess I kind of lied a little bit, but this is the only one that's on Ethereum, but everything else, my Inosilicons, the iPolo V1 Mini ETH miners, they're all on Ethereum Classic now. But like I just mentioned, I did have an issue with my Loyaltech, and also I have an issue with my Jazz miner, which the 5 GB DAG size is an issue on the Jazz miner up until recently, I found, because I was losing hash rate. But guys, before I begin explaining all that, this video is sponsored by
Flux Pools would like to announce a new weekly lottery for loyal miners that support the project. As you might already know, Flux Labs is operated by people from the Flux team. Our goal is to provide a safe and transparent mining experience. While the Flux project does not take directly from the pool, we do give a portion of our fees back to the Flux project because we understand that the project and the miners are what make this pool possible. Flux has given away nearly 5,000 Flux a month back to miners, and they have decided to reward even more miners during this time of uncertainty. The new weekly Flux lottery gives 5 lucky miners $50 each in Flux every week with 95% uptime required. There are 11 months remaining in this program and replaces the $1,000 in Flux monthly giveaway. All mining and parallel asset fees are waived until October 5th. This is on top of their weekly loyalty program. The giveaway prize will be sent directly to the mining address and nowhere else. Please do not mine directly to an exchange. Your rewards may be lost as a result. Please check out Flux Pools for a great place to mine.
Okay, so right now with my Loyaltech and 7 iPolo miners here, including the Antminer E9, I actually have my Inosilicon A10 Pro 5 GB and 7 GB offline right now because of my power situation. I don't have enough power, safe power that I would run these along with all of my other mining rigs, my GPUs and such. Combining all the power I'm using right now, I just want to be on the safe side. So obviously I do have capacity, like another, 8 more amps to use on this 240 volt PDU. But these two Inosilicon A10 Pros, if I bring up the efficiency page here against other ASIC miners, these A10 Pros are actually not as efficient as GPUs, or sorry, almost on par as like with a 3070 in terms of efficiency. So really, I have these off, and I might as well have the E9 and the iPolos on because they are actually a lot more efficient according to my efficiency chart here. And I just actually got in one of the new iPolo Mini SCs, V1 Mini SC. It does 200 mega hash at like 130 watts. So that's pretty efficient, and it has 5.8 gigabytes of VRAM. But compared to the Jazz miner, I think the Jazz miner is still a little bit more efficient than this iPolo V1 Mini. But the 5 GB on the Jazz miner versus the 5.8 on the iPolo V1 Mini SC, I guess you get that a little bit of extra VRAM versus this. You can decide efficiency or more VRAM if you were to decide to get one of these. Anyways, guys, I have all of these iPolo V1 Minis are all now mining Ethereum Classic. Now, my Loyaltech YM200, I don't think many people have this little guy, YM201, but it was mining Ethereum up until a couple days ago, and then I switched it to Ethereum Classic thinking that it would work. But actually, if I bring up on the screen here, it is not able to mine Ethereum Classic. It's giving me a bunch of rejected or invalid shares, so it actually hasn't found an accepted share on this Loyaltech YM200. So I actually just looked online on the Loyaltech website. They actually have a firmware update for this thing to be able to mine Ethereum Classic. So I'm gonna do that off camera right after this video probably, and then I'm sure it will mine Ethereum Classic according to the firmware update page on the Loyaltech website. So I thought that to be a good thing, obviously. So this thing is not a brick after the Ethereum merge, and I guess, yeah, that's a good thing. I also switched off Ethereum just recently because when it was mining Ethereum, it was actually getting lower hash rate due to the DAG size growing on Ethereum. It was getting more and more than 5 gigabytes. And as that was happening, as it was going to the next epoch, it was actually losing hash rate. So yeah, that's why I switched it now to Ethereum Classic, and it's now back up to its 400 or 500 mega hash numbers. And yeah, I can mine Ethereum Classic no problem, because before I was getting like 320 mega hash or 300 mega hash. So this guy is now good on mining Ethereum Classic, which I think this thing is, you know, initially is supposed to be marketed as an Ethereum Classic ASIC miner. And yeah, so now it's on Ethereum Classic, no problem. All right, so I'm assuming there's probably a decent amount of you, some of you guys out there that have some of these gold iPolo V1 minis, ETH miners, which has 6 gigabytes of memory. So obviously it could mine Ethereum up until the end of the merge in the next couple days here. But coinciding with the video I just did yesterday regarding the Ethereum payout, all right, the payouts on the pools, is that I wanted to stop early so that I essentially couldn't risk an issue in terms of a, I don't know, mining pool or somebody or something potentially taking the Ethereum after the merge, and maybe some, I don't know, payout issues after the merge. I'm just speculating. I'm sure it will be fine to get paid out after the merge. I just want to get out before all that happens. And also really right now it's kind of low gas fees as well. I forgot to explain that in yesterday's video. So I actually already got my payout, my last payout on Ethereum, and the fee was like less than $1 or something, all right, not like the usual $5 or $10, which it could be after the merge, because everyone could be getting all their payouts after that, and so the network is going to be congested, and the network fees, the gas fees could be really high, right? So you're going to be paying more after the merge as the network gets pretty busy. All right, guys, so yeah, all my iPolos are on Ethereum Classic. I can show you on the screen here. I showed you with, I guess, the Loyaltech. I was getting rejected, so I should really firmware update this, as yeah, it is essentially mining right now. But I guess I want to know from all of you guys, with these iPolo miners, you're probably mining Ethereum Classic already on these, and you've already switched off Ethereum if you have the gold ones. The black ones here only have, I think, 3.8 gigabytes usable VRAM. The SE Special Edition iPolo V1 Mini SE has, I think, 5.8, so that one's good. But the Classic and the Classic Pluses only have 3.8 gigabytes. So these were already inherently, naturally on Ethereum Classic initially, right? And then now, finally, my Antminer E9, okay, like I said, I'm just gonna be mining this to the end of Ethereum until it can't, and then I will switch this off to Ethereum Classic. Now, there is a firmware update for the Antminer E9, which just came out, and that is supposed to enable Ethereum Classic mining, and so I'm gonna be doing that, and yeah, should be fine to mine Ethereum Classic on the Antminer E9. And of course, you guys know I'm actually keeping a record of how much Ethereum we've mined thus far, and also then how much Ethereum Classic we've mined thus far, and seeing the, you know, the ROI or the break even on $10,000 on this Bitmain E9, which thanks to Crypto Miner Bros, who sent this to me for review. And yeah, I'm doing that break-even test to see if we will actually get our money's worth back in crypto by hodling it up until, I don't know, the next price appreciations for Ethereum Classic and Ethereum. And we're just gonna see if we can get our money back in a short span of time, or maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years from now. Who knows? Nobody knows. That is what I am going to test, and obviously when that happens, I will let you guys know in another video. Okay, all right, my friends, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Let me know your thoughts of, I guess, switching. For anyone that has ASIC miners, are you guys also switching yours to Ethereum Classic? Or are you switching yours to Expanse or other Ethash coins that are out there right now? Let me know your thoughts, guys. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. And peace out. Stay tuned for for the 8x6700 XT mining rig.